Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Mohawk Motors, or welcome to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. So, if you watched my video a couple weeks ago about towing the tow truck when I mentioned we had some big things happening, well, I wasn't kidding. Big things happening. We've got the old workshop completely moved out. The house is completely moved out. This is actually the last time I plan to be on this property. So I can't decide if I want to show you the new place or not yet. I still have a lot of work to do at the new place. But I wanted to get something out to you guys this week. And I think this is going to be it. So you're either about to see the new place or that's the end of the video. All right, well, everybody, truck, trailer, toolbox all made it, no problems. And that was my last trip moving from the old house to this house. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. I'm not going to show you the house here. I like my privacy. There's no reason for me to show you that, but I will show you the workshop. I decided I'll give you the quick tour. So here is my new to me workshop. Now, it's a pole constructed building, post frame construction, if you're more familiar with that terminology. You can see from the floodlights all the way over to the end is the original building. And it's 35 by 60. And then from the floodlights to the other end is an added on addition that the previous owners did. And that is 40 by 30, well, 35 by 40. So whole building, 35 deep and 100 wide. Okay. I've got the two working bays. I've got a walk door. I've got another walk door over in the middle. The big rolling barn style door on the addition section. Nice covered storage over here on the side. And there's also about 60 feet of covered storage along the back as well. So my understanding, while we were told the previous owner had used this portion of the building to work on tractors for the local farmers, John Deere, International Harvester, things like that. He would bring them, he would fix them, he would send them back. And in the other section over here, we were told he kept a couple donkeys and a couple mini horses over here. He had, I think it was 2 mini horses and a donkey. So he's got the 2 stable doors there and 1 stable here. And then you can see here, this is the wall to the added on post building. This was originally the end of the building, exterior wall, and then they added on to it, carried over further. I do have water down here. The building does have its own 200 amp service, which is outstanding. And as you can see, concrete in this section, concrete over in the workshop section. I believe there's gravel somewhere under all the straw and mud and whatever else in here. So my plan is to remove this wall, this large wall here, and remove these stables. We're not going to have any use for them. I am not getting animals to be taken care of. 3 kids is plenty to take care of. We don't need any animals. And carry the concrete over all the way across. As far as I can tell, the concrete is on the same elevation all the way across the workshop from left to right. So I should be able to get just concrete poured flat across and have one continuous concrete floor. I do want to build myself a small little office space right here by the front door once The stables are removed. And I want to get a lift added also. I think once I get rid of this wall, I'll figure out exactly where I want to put the lift. But I do have enough overhead clearance here, and I do have enough power service that it should not be a big deal for me to get a lift, which I'm super excited about that. So I guess that brings me to my next question here is, would you all like to see progress videos, construction, demolition, changes, things going on here of me getting the workshop ready to be worked in? Because I do not want to start working on cars and trucks in here until I have it the way I want it to be worked in. If I start working on projects, then I won't work on making building changes, improvements, updates. It'll stay how it is, and I don't want to do that. I want to get it how I want it before I start working on cars and trucks and things like that. So if you're interested in seeing those videos, leave it in the comments below. If you don't want to see those videos, you'd prefer I just take a hiatus from uploading videos until I'm working on projects again, same thing. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I'm happy to do either, but I'm not going to kill myself to make a bunch of videos of how I'm doing all this stuff if you all aren't interested in watching them. And I think that's it for now. You can get I'm going to call it the 7-cent tour of the new workshop here. An idea of what I want to try to accomplish with it. Oh, forgot to mention, I did already have electricians come, so I didn't videotape that. I don't like to be in people's way when they're trying to do work. So I really didn't record much of what they were doing, but I got wiring run for my waste oil furnace. I got wiring run to the back of the storage building here for my air compressor. It'll be nice to have the air compressor not actually in my workspace. I can't tell you how happy I am to not have to listen to the compressor every time I use air. So I'm excited for that. And they also added some outlets for me for my welders. I do eventually want to get a plasma cutter and a few other little odds and ends, some lights, some outlets where there weren't any, things like that. So the electrical portion is pretty much done, but everything else I still want to do. I do want to get insulation on the walls because even with that waste oil furnace, it'll get cold out here in the winter without some insulation. And maybe eventually I'll add air conditioning in the future for the summertime. Get some flat walls put up once all the insulation is done. And make this place somewhere that I really enjoy coming out to get work done. So either way, whatever you want to see, put it down in the comments below. Let me know. And I'll try to keep some videos coming consistently for you of stuff I have stored up, footage I have stored up, etc. along the way. But that's it for now, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm looking forward to sharing this project with you as well as upcoming projects. We've got this truck that needs a bunch of rust repair. I'm going to be learning on that. We've got this truck that needs the transmission repaired. Oh, what else do I have around here? Other things too. This is a donor truck. It's the right color. So we can get this truck at least a good bed on it. Maybe some other good body parts out of it too. So lots of truck video content coming up in the future too. But first I got to get this workshop how I want it. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Till the next video, take care.